Let's take a strong determination, adhitthana, an intention to be aware of every moment in this meditation, which in turn spreads that awareness in other parts of your day where you're not meditating as well. So let's take this strong determination that we will be aware of every single moment of this meditation. Let's take the determination, my dear friends. Why not now? So let's take it now. There is no better time than now. So sit comfortably, my dear friends. Sit comfortably and close your eyes. Cross your fingers, cross your legs. Sit comfortably. Drop all the mass in your body. Drop your mass completely, completely. It's like dropping something instantly. Instantly, my dear friends. Instantly. Relax every part of your body, from top to the bottom. Every part of your body. Each and every cell, every nerve, every muscle fiber in the body, from top to the bottom. Instantly, my dear friends, instantly. Like dropping everything at a time. Just imagine there is a huge fall, Akasha Ganga, or cosmic energy, a flow of cosmic energy that's trying to come into your body from top to the bottom, cleanse your body from top to the bottom, and slowly entering into your body now. All you have to do is just let it flow. My dear friends, let it flow. That's all you have to do. This energy is aligning you to this nature, this Mother Earth. This energy is cleansing you from top to the bottom, every cell, every nerve of your body. So completely relax and let the energy flow, my dear friends. That's all you have to do. That's all. And this is your time, my dear friends. This is your time, your space. So let all your worries pass away like a passing flood. All your thoughts, unnecessary thoughts, let them pass away. Do not fight them, just ignore them. A very important step in your meditation. The first step is to always relax your body. Relax your body, my dear friends, from top to the bottom. From top to the bottom, my dear friends. Cross this physical barrier. Cross this physical body. For a few more minutes. We don't need this. Go beyond this physical body. So relax your physical body. That is the only way. Relax it. Drop it. Drop this physical body. And the next step is to ignore all your unnecessary thoughts. Do not swim upstream. Let them pass away. Let them pass away. If you observe now, your whole body is completely numb. Just observe your body. It's completely numb from top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's all burned out. It's like nothing left in your physical body. Just observe your toes from bottom. Observe your bottom parts. Start with your toes. Observe them. You don't feel your toes anymore. And then slowly your feet. Just for a few more minutes, my dear friends, a few more minutes. They're all numb. You don't feel them anymore. Like a rock. Because you're going beyond this physical body. And now your legs, your calves. Scan those parts. You don't feel anything. You're slowly ignoring all the senses, ignoring all the senses. And then your knees, and observe your thighs, both your thighs, my dear friends, both your thighs. Your lower half, it's completely numb. You don't feel any senses. It's all bound up. It's like when yogi sits in meditation for thousands of years, for thousands of years. He just goes beyond this physical body and this mind. So that's where we are going now, my dear friends. That's where we are going now. We don't have to sit for thousands of years, thousands of years. We are going to go to that state right now in this moment. We're already halfway there. We're already halfway there. My dear friends, just observe. You just have to observe and let this feeling go there. Allow it. That's all you have to do. You have to allow it, my dear friends. Let me help you, my dear friends. Let me help you. Your whole lower body, it's like a rock. You cannot sense or anything. And then slowly, observe your stomach, your belly region. The processes are slowing down. It's like frozen time. And then slowly your chest region. It's completely relaxed. Everything is getting slowed down, my dear friend, slowed down. Your chest region, back of your chest region, it's all slowed down, the processes and everything. It's in beautiful harmony. Every part of that, every muscle of that part, every muscle fiber, every nerve, every cell, it's in beautiful harmony and in blissful state, a calming, blissful state. And then slowly. Your both hands, my dear friends, your both hands. They're completely relaxed. Every muscle, every nerve, every cell, completely relaxed. Your both hands. You don't sense your hands anymore or your chest anymore. Just observe. They're completely relaxed. You are beyond this physical body, remember. So cross over. Go to the next level, next plane. We do this every day, my dear friends, every day. We go to many different places that we don't even remember. So let's do this consciously now. Let's do it consciously. Now observe your neck region. Observe your neck region. Your shoulders and neck. Everything below your neck, it's completely relaxed and numb. And now your neck as well. It's completely. It's like you're going into a very deeper and deeper stage where you don't need your physical body for a few minutes. Just trust me, my dear friends, trust me. Let me guide you in this. This is your time to travel deeper and deeper, to take this journey, my dear friends, to take this journey. Now, back of your head, all your muscles, they're slowly relaxing and coming down and coming down to your temples, area around your eyes. It's relaxing, my dear friends. Everything is relaxing. All your muscles, all your nerves and cells, they're all calming down and relaxing.
Hello, sir.
It's like a
Sorry, Santosh, I think the voice was breaking. Maybe somebody tried to tell it, I think. You can continue.
Is it completely breaking?
No, it is little better than
Connect to those energies, those calming and relaxing energies, my dear friends, relaxing energies. From bottom to the top, from top to the bottom. Let me count five. By the end of this count, we are crossing this physical body. We are crossing this physical body. Just feel your body, it's completely numb from top to the bottom. You don't feel any pain, any strain, or any discomfort. It's completely relaxed, and ready to go into a very deep states of meditation, the very deeper states of meditation. Two, feel that you don't have any boundaries or limitations. Three, and ignore all those unnecessary thoughts because you're meditating now. Remember that you're meditating, my dear friends. Remember. Four, yes, five, yes, we're all in that state where it's all relaxed and ready to go deeper and deeper layers into our subconscious mind. Travel deeper and deeper. Just observe your natural breath for some time, my dear friends. Observe your natural breath. That's all you have to do. Few more minutes. And take this challenge, my dear friends. Take this challenge. Observe each and every breath. Natural breath. Do not force your breath or stop your breath or control its pattern. Just as it is, as it is. What happens if you observe each and every breath? Just observe each and every breath. See what happens, my dear friends. See what happens. Surrender to its pattern. Surrender to your breath's pattern, my dear friends. Surrender. See what happens. Surrender to that sensation of touch of that air in your nostrils. Surrender. And observe that sensation, the touch of that air in your nostrils. How it feels if a smooth, soft, pristine flow of air going in and out in your nostril. How it feels. Just observe that sensation. It's a natural pattern. Observe its natural pattern. Just observe those subtle sensations in your body, those energy sensations in your body while you observe your breath as it is. Detach and witness your breath as another entity, a non-linear entity. Just witness your breath as something external processes going on which you cannot control. Be a witness. In this beautiful journey, my dear friends, in this beautiful journey, be with your breath. Your breath is your master, so trust your breath. Follow your breath. Let your breath take you to your inner journey, inner places, where it unlocks all your inner potentials, my dear friends. So do not leave your breath. Just be with your breath every moment, which represents your present. It's an ongoing present. Sometimes your breath may be short or long, maybe shallow or deep. It doesn't matter. Just observe as it is. As it is. It's okay. Observe as it is. Whenever you let go, this is very easy. So let go all your emotions, unnecessary thoughts. Let go. Whatever's happening outside now or with other people, it doesn't concern you. So we are here to meditate today, now, in this time. So let's meditate, my dear friends. So let go of everything which is not necessary for now in this meditation. You're not a mother or a father or a brother or a sister or a husband or a wife in this time and this space. To just be without any identities or labels. Let go of every identity and label in this meditation and observe as it is, as it is. Observe your breath as it is. Remember that we are meditating, my friends. Remember, we're observing our natural breath. Be with your breath every moment, my friends. Every moment of this meditation. Take this as a challenge. Let your breath take you to all your answers that you've been looking for. Let your breath guide you, my dear friends. Let your breath guide you. Your natural breath is here to guide you to all the answers that you've been looking for. Be aware of your breath every moment, my dear friends, every moment, moment to moment, moment to moment. Now, slowly, let's all connect ourselves with all the masters, all the great teachers, all the bodhisattvas, all the Buddhas from past, present, and future. Let us all take this strong affirmation, my dear friends, strong affirmation. With lots of love, my dear friends, with lots of love. Take the strong affirmation that we wanted to connect to all the great masters, maybe physical or non physical, it doesn't matter. All the great teachers, all the enlightened masters, all the ascended masters, bodhisattvas, Buddhas, of past, present, and future. Let's all connect to those great beings now. Few more minutes, my dear friends, few more minutes. Let's completely take the knowledge and energies from those great teachers, great masters, great ascended masters, all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Take their wisdom. It's just one step that we have to take. They're ready to take all these 99 steps towards us. So let us allow it, my dear friends. Let us allow this experience into us. Like I mentioned before, it's just a matter of allowing experiences into us. They're already there, they're within us. So let us allow this, come into us. Just sense that a great presence. Observe that sudden energy shift, that spike of energy that you're feeling right now. because of this great connectivity, my dear friends, great connectivity. So sense it. A great shift in energy that you're feeling right now at this moment. At this moment. Just sense it. Observe this great energy. And remember this connectivity. And remember this connectivity, my dear friends. Every time, whenever you want, you can instantly tap this. Instantly come into this place, come into this experience. Tap this experience. So remember this. Receive all the unconditional love they've been giving you now. You're completely wrapped in their warmth, love, that compassion that you feel right now, the energy that you feel right now. Take everything into you, my dear friends. Take everything into you. Be in this joy for a few more minutes, my dear friends. A few more minutes. Be in this state of being for a few more minutes. Last 5 minutes, my dear friends. Last 5 minutes. Every second, every moment counts, my dear friends, because every drop, every step counts. So be in this state. Your bliss is increasing instantaneously, my dear friends, instantaneously. This last 3 minutes, it's increasing instantaneously, expanding exponentially. Exponentially. Something to do with this connectivity that we made with this great masters, ascended masters, great teachers, enlightened masters. Observe the bliss, the calmness, the joyfulness inside you increasing exponentially. Almost, it's like instantaneous. So observe this, my dear friends, observe this. 2 more minutes, my dear friends. 2 more minutes. Now slowly, my dear friends, relax yourself and ground yourself. Come into your senses, wiggle your toes and fingers slowly. Come into your senses. Ground yourself, my dear friends, ground yourself. Let us all thank our masters, ascended masters, realized beings, bodhisattvas, Buddhas. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ground yourself, my dear friends, ground yourself. Thank your motherly earth and father sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your both palms on your eyes, and whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Take all the time you need. Relax and adjust yourself. Ground yourself and open your eyes.
Thank you very much, Santhosh Garu. Wonderful session. The progressive relaxation is very good. It made us completely light. It made me completely light. And feel a lot of energy flowing instantly. Thanks a lot. Very refreshing.
Thank you. Thanks, Sandy. Thank you.
Thank you, Santhosh.
So it's like switching the gears. So whenever we sit in meditation, after a while, we will figure it out actually, one way or the other, by taking help of others or someone, some others guidance, or by our own. We can switch the gears. It's like switching the car gears. Switching your car gears. You can instantly expand your consciousness, expand your aura. You know it's like instantaneously can spike the energy. There are many ways, like connecting to the masters or just giving a small strong affirmation with lots of love that come resonating with your heart chakra. Instantaneously expand your aura consciousness. Okay, thank you. So yes, we will discuss today. We can discuss in Telugu also. Please, మీరు ఎవరైనా తెలుగులో అడగాలనుకుంటున్నా సరే పర్లేదు క్వశ్చన్స్. ఎవరైనా వారి ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ షేర్ చేయాలనుకున్నా ప్లీజ్ గో హెడ్. We can start sharing our experiences, or we can discuss.
Sorry, I think Meghalata has raised her hand.
Okay.
Can I ask?
Yes, please go ahead. Yes.
Ground yourself అన్నారు అంటే ఏంటి? How to ground ourselves?
Ground ourselves is something, ground means ఇప్పుడు మీరు అర్త్కి ఎప్పుడైతే కనెక్ట్ అవుతారో, కెన్ ఐ గో విత్ ఇన్ తెలుగు ఆర్ ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఓకే ఇఫ్ ఐ
ఎనీథింగ్,
గో
నో
విత్
ప్రాబ్లం. తెలుగు ఆర్ ఇంగ్లీష్, నో ప్రాబ్లం.
Actually,
Okay.
both people are there. Non-Telugu speaking people also, participants are there. If you can do
Okay.
both languages, it will be good.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
So grounding is very important as much as going up also, right? So if you forget your grounding, it's not exactly balancing, right? That's what it means. If you are going up in your meditation, you are crossing this realm and this physical barrier and going up, going beyond this physical barrier. So you're basically touching different planes, you're tuning into different planes. But again, after this meditation, you have to be in this physical body, you have to get tuned to this physical frequency to do your external work. If you can't do that, then again there is no point of balancing here, right? So in order to balance yourself, you have to ground yourself, which means come into this frequency, this physical body frequency. uh, I don't want to go to this non-positive way, but if you sometimes if you go into a deeper states of meditation, if you don't ground yourself properly, or if you, for example, take us only, you go into 2 to 3 hours of meditation, if someone comes in and knocks your door and opens your door, suddenly you wake up and you feel distorted, you feel like, where am I? You feel like there's something not right, you don't like it. Because every plane that we are in, in this realm, they're all in, not in every place, it's not a physical place, it's a plane in different frequency. Okay, it's a different frequency. The plane we are in one frequency, and the other planes that we are tuning into, they're in different frequency. That's all. If we can adjust our frequency a little bit more, we can go into different frequency. Because the other players are different frequency, where in some other frequency we just have to tune it. That's all. Like tuning a radio or a TV, older TVs like a radio, we just have to come to that perfect frequency and then go to different planes. But whenever the meditation is over, we have to come to this frequency again, because we are supposed to be here, we are supposed to do some other work as well, physical work as well. Grounding is must, and is a must, to have a very smooth and easy way of coming out of meditation. That too, very energetic meditation, because the more energy it is, you receive, the more grounding you need. Okay. There is a lot of noise here. Okay. Yeah. Does it make sense?
How to come back to God? Like how to do grounding means coming back to a consciousness that is ground. That itself is grounding. Huh?
Right. Coming back, no, coming back to consciousness slowly, wiggling your toes, slowly coming back to the way grounding is connecting to this Mother Earth. Okay, connecting to this Mother Earth. That's why I gave an instruction. Thank your Mother Earth. Mother Earth is neutral. It doesn't matter if it's a positive or it neutrals you. So if there is any because if you want to ground yourself, if you can connect to your mother and love your mother and thank your Mother Earth, then it's a very easy way of coming to this frequency. It's like an anchor. You're rooted to your mother Earth. Okay.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you.
very important technique here is, whenever you are coming out of a very powerful meditation, very energetic meditation, you feel like that you don't want to really come, but you have to come out because it's your meditation time is over. You have to go to your work or something like that. Just there is a mudra also. They say this, but easy way is to thank your Mother Earth. Just feel yourself that you're rooted to your Mother Earth and you're part of this earth, and thank your Mother Earth. Feel that connection. Okay, it's a simple technique. So, and it works well. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So, I'll give a small just in Telugu also. గ్రౌండింగ్ అంటే ఏం లేదని, ఎప్పుడైనా ఒక అద్భుతమైన ధ్యానం చేసినప్పుడు, ఒక అమోఘమైన ధ్యానం చేసినప్పుడు, మనకి ఒక్కోసారి ఏమనిపిస్తుంది, బయటికి రావడానికి కొద్దిగా అయ్యో ఇంత బాగుంది కదా రావాలా ఇప్పుడు అన్నట్టు కానీ, లేకపోతే అలా ఉండిపోతాం, ఆ మూడ్లో ఉండిపోతూ ఉంటాం కదా. సో ఎప్పుడైనా ఎవరైనా మీరు సడన్ గా డిస్టర్బ్ చేసినప్పుడు కూడా, మీరు బాగా లోతైన ధ్యానంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు, గాఢమైన ధ్యానంలో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఎవరైనా వచ్చి మిమ్మల్ని డిస్టర్బ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మీకు ఏదో డిస్టర్బెన్స్ చేసినట్టు సడన్ జర్క్ లాగా వస్తుంది అనమాట. మీకు అదొక డిస్టార్షన్ ఫీలింగ్, ఏదో ఇలా మీకు కన్ఫ్యూజ్డ్ ఫీలింగ్ కూడా వస్తూ ఉంటుంది. సో అట్లాంటి ఫీలింగ్ మీరు మెడిటేషన్ నుంచి స్లోగా బయటకు వచ్చేటప్పుడు కూడా అట్లాంటి ఫీలింగ్ అది పోవడానికి ఏంటంటే మీరు గ్రౌండెడ్ గా ఉండాలన్నమాట. సో మీ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీని సడన్ గా డ్రాప్ చేయకుండా, బికాస్ ఎనీథింగ్ సడన్ ఇస్ నాట్ సూటబుల్, రైట్? సడన్లీ ఇప్పుడు ఏదైనా కోల్డ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఉందనుకోండి, సడన్ గా వేడి చేసినా సరే, వేడి దాన్ని సడన్ గా కోల్డ్ చేసినా సరే, ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఎన్ ఇంటెన్స్ చేంజ్ ఇన్ ఇట్. సో సడన్ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ డ్రాప్ కూడా అంత సూటబుల్ కాదు, సజెస్టబుల్ కాదు. సో మీరు అంత సడన్ గా డ్రాప్ అవ్వకుండా ఏం చేస్తారంటే స్లోగా గ్రాడ్యువల్ గ్రౌండింగ్ అని చెప్పేసి కంప్లీట్ గా గ్రౌండింగ్ అవుతాం అనమాట. రావాలి, అట్లానే గ్రౌండ్ అవ్వాలి కూడా. సో అలా గ్రౌండ్ అయినప్పుడు ఏంటంటే మీకు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ ఉండదు. బయటకు వచ్చినప్పుడు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ లేకుండా చాలా హాయిగా ప్రశాంతంగా ఉండగలుగుతారు. బయటకు వచ్చినాక కూడా దాన్ని డీల్ చేయగలుగుతారు. బికాస్ ఒక ధ్యానంలో మీరు ఎన్నో ప్లేన్స్ ని, ఎన్నో లోకాలని వెళ్ళి రాగలుగుతారు. ఆ ఎనర్జీస్ ని కానీ, ఆ విజ్డమ్ ని తీసుకురాగలుగుతారు. ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఒక అమృత భాండం. దాన్ని అరిగించుకోగలగాలి, దాన్ని యూజ్ చేసుకోగలగాలి కూడా ఈ ప్లేన్ లోకి వచ్చినాక. సో ఆ గ్రౌండింగ్ చేసుకోవడానికి మనకి అది సాధించాలంటే కరెక్ట్ గ్రౌండింగ్ ఉండాలి. అంటే మళ్ళీ ఈ ప్లేన్ లోకి, ఈ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీలోకి వచ్చి, మనం ఉంటున్న ఈ ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీలోకి వచ్చి చాలా హాయిగా ఉండగలిగేలాగా ఉండాలి. సో అలా ఉండాలి అంటే ఒక్కసారి చిన్న టెక్నిక్ ఏంటంటే, ధ్యానం నుంచి బయటకు వచ్చేటప్పుడు జస్ట్ తల్లి లాంటి ఈ భూమికి ఒక్కసారి నమస్కరిస్తూ చాలా ప్రేమగా, నేను నీలో ఒక భాగాన్ని అంటూ, మనం ఇందులో ఒక భాగంలాగా మనం ఊహించుకుంటూ, మనలో అవసరమైతే ఒక చిన్న టెక్నిక్ ఏంటంటే, మన స్పైనల్ కార్డ్ ఎండ్ పాయింట్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఎండ్ టెయిల్ బోన్ అంటారు, చివర ఉంటుంది కదా, ఆ బోన్ లోంచి ఏదో ఒక రూట్స్ వచ్చేసి అర్త్లోకి వెళ్తున్నట్టు కూడా ఊహించుకోవచ్చు. అది ఇంకా గ్రేట్ టెక్నిక్ అసలు. సో అట్లా ఒక చిన్న ఎక్సర్సైజ్ లో చేసి కూడా అలా బయటకు వస్తే ఏంటంటే చాలా గ్రౌండెడ్ గా ఉన్నట్టు మనం అట్లా చాలా స్మూత్ గా బయటికి రావచ్చు ధ్యానం నుంచి. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఎనీ అదర్ క్వశ్చన్స్? సోమశ్రీ గారు.
Hello.
హాయ్ అండి. హాయ్, హలో.
Yeah, actually, I want to ask, like, sometimes, like in my office or some other places, like, can we lock our aura? Because sometimes it's like that, our energy gets drained away.
Right. Yes. Energy draining, that's what you're asking. What do you mean,
Yeah.
lock your aura?
Like, is there any method that we can adjust that aura or something like that, so that we can't lose that energy? Because many people are there, like, they're playing some roles and all, so it's
Right.
constantly playing our consciousness and all.
Okay.
How
This
to deal with that?
Okay, the interesting question about aura. There are many techniques locking aura, protecting your aura. Mainly they call it protecting your aura. So where no other any other negative forces or non-positive forces cannot come into your aura and affect your emotional sense, emotional body. This is called protecting your aura. Is that my right understanding?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, there are many ways. There are where you can feel like you are wrapped in a cocoon of your aura. Okay. Elliptical shape. There is something called, if you can Google, wrap myself in a cocoon of aura. It's a technique actually. Just imagine yourself that you're wrapped in a cocoon of aura, where nothing can break in and affect your aura. Okay. And most effective technique that it worked for me is to ignore. Ignoring is very powerful technique. Because in last Dhyana Mahila Dhyana Mahachakram in 2019, Patricia, there was a question and answer session. It was conducted by our masters, right? And then there was a question actually. So how to forgive others if there is any rude behavior or any unnecessary behavior that's not not rightful behavior. Then he said, so according to Seth Vignan, guided masters, channeled master, he said, just forgiving them is the right way. Then they asked Patri sir, how to forgive? It's very hard to forgive because they're acting very rude and they're doing this and that. Then how to forgive? Then he simply said, forget. There is far better technique than forgiving is forget. వాళ్ళని క్షమించడం కన్నా మర్చిపోవటం చాలా సులువైన టెక్నిక్. It's better for getting them. So ignoring them is also very good technique. That's worked for me. Now, if it's a really important thing, you can tackle. Because um, just just look at the situation, look at the scenario. I'll tell you a beautiful experience with Buddha, what happened in his realization moments. Okay. Do we have time for this? Do we have any important, any other questions, or I can carry on with this beautiful realization story? Okay. I don't see any hands in our chat, so okay, I can continue. Okay.
Carry on, carry on.
Okay. Buddha was, so it is said that Buddha got enlightened in Telugu they call it Nalugu Jamulu. Jamulu means in that time, in those days, Jamu means I think 2.5 hours. That's I think I remember. So in those four parts of those times, he he had a great key from I think it's Sujata,
Sujata.
right?
Sujata.
So he got that key and he relaxed, and now he took a strong determination. Adithana, they call it in Pali language. Okay, Adithana. He took that Adithana determination. I will not open my eyes without enlightenment. Okay, if I don't get enlightenment, I'll be there. If only I'll open my eyes with enlightenment happening in me. That's all. Then he took that determination. He sat under that Bodhi tree, and then he started meditating. And then his thoughts went away, all his emotions, it's all gone, it's all clear. Then he started seeing his 400 to 700 janmas, all his previous lives, past lives, everything. So this story, it really inspired me in many ways, because when dealing with others, when especially when they're rude, or when they're not dealing you in a right way, that really helped me, this story. Okay, at that time Buddha was going through all these janmas. In one janma he was maybe in some of his previous janmas he was bodhisattva, he was some good guy, and that he was going back and back and back and back. And one time he was a lady, one time he was a gent, one time he was egoistic male, egoistic lady. He was a thief one time. He was not at all someone who has got this good characteristics. So he was just, then he understood, okay, every time I see someone that is not different, that is me. So if I see someone like Angulimal or someone like that, he's not something different. That's me only. I've done something like that in my previous life. So I cannot judge him. I cannot have opinions on that. He's just in that level. It's just his ignorance. It's just the darkness. If you put light on in darkness, the darkness will disappear. In the same way, when there is ignorance, if you just show some wisdom in there, if the wisdom comes, the ignorance will go away. It's just that he's in darkness. It's just that she's in darkness. That he or she is in that ignorance. That's all. He understood that experientially. Knowledge wise we know, because all the scriptures or the texts or stories, but experientially he got that point. He was that kind of thief, or he had been like a murderer or something like that. Then he understood the other person is no one else, it's just me. That's all. The levels, the phases, and the evolution from life to life, the learns he got, he modified, he came to this level because he learned many lessons from all those lives. Then this story inspired me a lot. Then I felt the same way. I got synced. The synchronization worked with me. And then then I understood, if someone's being very rude with me, maybe I was that at some point. It's nothing new. I'm the same being. There is a reflection. So this worked with me. If you have this knowledge inside you, every time it should trigger inside you. If someone's dealing you, if you feel that it's wrong, someone's dealing you in a wrong way, in a hurtful way, that's all. You don't see any other one. You will see yourself only in the other person. Okay, thank you. Did it help you?
Yeah, sure. Because actually, I used to forgive, but that things keeps on repeating in my conscious level. So I was getting disturbed by that. So now
Okay.
I got the point how to deal that.
Just see your reflection in every other person.
Thank
That's
you
a
so much for conversation.
very simple exercise. But if you're asking about the aura exercise,
Yeah.
protecting your aura is there is a one effective method is cocooning yourself. But overall, but you cannot every day you have to cocoon. It's like an energy method, cocooning yourself, cocooning your aura. But wisdom level, it's a permanent wisdom level. You don't have to cocoon yourself then. It's a wisdom level. If you can see your reflection in every other person, simple, you don't even have to cocoon because
Hmm.
they cannot affect you anymore. Okay, thank you.
One more question is there. I'm
Okay.
not sure. Like whenever I do in intense meditation and like that, that time only I used to face all these problems very much.
Good.
So is that
That's a good
related?
point.
So now I
Maybe
can relate it. Why it is like that?
Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. See, Buddha faced all these things. He was facing krodha, he was facing lust, he was facing all those unnecessary emotion blockages. He was fighting with them in all the time. If he has gone through all the time, all those things, all those phases, and then reached his destination. Then he got realized, he got enlightened. So I think maybe, yeah, every experience is unique. Maybe that's the reason. Nice.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Hello, my name is Meenakshi. I want to know about a little more about past life regression and how we can heal ourselves.
Yes, that's an interesting question. Okay, how much time we have? Because, um, okay, I think it's going to take some time because we'll go a little bit about past lives and how past lives will heal you from deeper root sense. I think it will take some time, but if anyone wants to drop off, please go ahead. We can continue. Is that okay, Jayanti Garu? Because do we have any other session immediately?
No, the other
Can I
moment,
go
not
ahead?
immediately. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a session
Thank
from Pyramid Valley.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Otherwise, we can
But
send the topic and we can tell everybody to join tomorrow for the discussion on past life regression.
okay,
If
okay.
everybody wants
But
to join the other session.
yeah, sure.
You want him to answer, or you are telling that you have another session?
No. I don't have any other session.
No,
But I'm
not
just
you.
asking you.
No,
Okay,
somebody
okay.
else was telling that there is another session. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you can answer this question and then they can.
Okay. Okay. So past life, we know that we have many lives. Past lives, many lives. On an average, they say we have 400 to 700 past lives totally. So lot of noise in lockdown. Okay. Um, so yeah, past lives, right? So in past lives, because in every life we carry our baggage from one life to another life. Our vasanas. We carry our whatever we gain, whatever the lessons we learned in one life. It's like a memory. We pass it to another next lives as well. It's like a baggage. So and in the same sense, and the learning in the as well as the learnings, we also carry along with those learnings, we carry some blockages as well. In blockages in different level, emotional blockages or fear or some traumas. Okay, we call them biggies or traumas. We carry from one life to another. So if the trauma is very severe, if we cannot drop that in that current lifetime, so we will carry it to the next life usually. So that's why it's very important to break the pattern and that specific emotional blockage or whatever the kind of blockage we have. So whenever we carry that blockage to the next life, it may change into, it may manifest into a physical discomfort or a disease, or it can be a mental related, mental related, mind related discomfort or a disease. So for example, so some people, they have this fire phobia, right? Fire phobia. So they don't know the reason. It's like idiopathic, it's not something you can explain, but they don't have any trauma in this lifetime. If you see something, burning somewhere in like a small fire, you just get your heartbeat increases. There will be a huge spike in your heartbeat. Your oxygen rate just goes up. Sometimes it stops. Your oxygen stops because if there is fear, because your breathing has its own pattern. It's completely directly related to your emotions level. So when if you're very angry, then your breathing pattern is very aggressive, right? So if you're afraid of something, your breathing stops. Somewhere there will be a huge gap in between your breathing. So it's like directly related to your emotions, right? So in the same way, if someone's afraid of a small fire or something, their breathing stops for some time. And this, it sometimes it cannot be explained because it may be related to your past life where you got burnt or something like that. And sometimes people with the skin diseases or something, it has got some something to do with your past life, because in your past lives you may had this kind of death where you face your death because of fire or something like that, and you had to carry that because you're not able to come out of that, you're not able to completely experience it. There are some other reasons, intricate reasons. So if you can't come out of it completely, you can't experience the complete experience when you're dying. It's like a sudden disconnect from that lifetime, and because you're not able to completely experience the fire experience, you completely disconnect and go to the next life, and then you carry this baggage, and then you carry that, and that manifests into your skin disease or something like that. There are many possibilities, and there are many case studies. I was doing some research a few years back. I've done some sessions as well. So there are very interesting stories, not stories actually, case studies, I may say. So there was one case where one certain individual, they were having some pain in their back. When we started this past life regression, that individual went into his or her past life. Then it was a past life. It was a war actually. Someone stabbed that individual from back. So that individual carried that pain. That individual was not able to completely experience that pain in that lifetime while leaving leaving his or her body, and then it that soul carried that whole baggage, that experience into this lifetime and manifested that pain. But whenever we went back into the past life, and as the gave us specific instructions to completely experience it, if you don't face it, it'll be cut down. It's a severed connection. So you have to face that experience, completely experience it, and come out of your body and see this is not the truth. This is not permanent. It's just a physical body, and it's just a suffer. It's just a pain. So you have to face the pain in that lifetime. If you don't, then it will carry on. So, and there are and so if you see, there are some diseases, the healing is in many levels. It's like an onion. So the onion has its many layers, right? So healing happens in many layers. but the root is, but in order to heal the disease completely, you have to always pluck out the root. If you just deal with the superficial, like the branches or the leaves, it's not completely gone. So you have to go to the root cause where it is. Even a small pain here or there also, there is always a root cause. You have to completely go deeper and deeper and deeper, go to the deeper subconscious level where you can access all the memories from all the lifetimes, where you can access, right? You go to the deeper subconscious level and go to that specific place. It can be this lifetime or any other lifetime, and access that and completely relive it. Because that time you're not conscious, right? We know that without meditation, the amount of conscious living is very less in our life, right? So so now you go to that lifetime, consciously see what's happening, consciously experience the whole experience, whatever you didn't consciously experience then. Once you consciously experience it, that's all, it will be gone. Okay. For example, I can give one example where it's not just the physical body situation. It can be your environment as well. I mean, your it can be with your neighbor or your atta mama or your husband or whatever it is. The situation can also manifest itself like that. For example, someone's been having very bad day or having rough situations with his husband or wife or something like that. If you can go to the something, it's a case study. So basically, if you can go to the past life, if you are the wife having, having a wrong treatment with your husband, or a husband or wrong treatment with your wife, if you go to your past life, you'll feel very funny because the roles will be exchanged. You may see yourself as a husband treated your wife very wrongly. So the same karma came into your life, okay, this life, and then it's trying to teach you, because karma, this can be past lives can be a teacher also, that can your past life karma can come into this karma as a teacher also, which gives you a very important lesson. But now when you go to the past life and see, okay, now I am wife in this lifetime, but in my past life I was a husband who treated my wife very badly. Okay, that may be the reason now. Okay, now I understand. Okay, you tell them very sorry. You tell your past wife very sorry that you treated her very badly. You ask for forgiveness, and you completely face the situation. You get, because it's an experiential knowledge you get there in your past life regression. And then you come out completely, and then the situations will change around you slowly, gradually. It will change. So because the lesson is no needed, because you're already learned in this regression session. Okay, that's how your past life, visiting your past lives can benefit. The benefits are like this. You can heal your body, you can heal your present situations. It may be dealing with your boss or your neighbors. There are many possibilities in this visiting your past. It's a big science actually. Yeah, there is another benefit also. Sometimes it's called traumas or biggies. Sometimes when mother gives birth, babies are suddenly they're taken out because the huge light falls on their eyes and their eyes burns. It's a big trauma for them. And if the temperature is not right in the operation theater, it's also a trauma. It's a small traumas though, but still they carry in the lifetime. So you don't have to go to the past life for it. You can regress in the same lifetime and come out of it. So yeah, this is a big science. We have if we can take this up, we can go for a whole day, with the slides and examples, with case studies. Okay. Any other questions on this? We can discuss more if you want.
Thank you.
Thank you, Santhosh Garu. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you everyone for joining and for the wonderful questions. And then see you all in the next session then.
Hey, I thought we can give a simple exercise for astral travel. Can we?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I know from our yesterday's session, we were discussing on astral travel, right? So we'll just start with one simple technique. It's a very simple one, and it's a lazy one as well. You don't. So all you have to do is lay down on your bed, close your eyes, and be aware for 3 hours. Maybe when it's your bedtime, when you go to sleep, just do this. And yeah, that's all actually. The tips, things that work for me was, eat less food and take early dinner, maybe at 6 or 7. If you're going to bed at 10 o'clock or something like that, finish your dinner by 7:30 at most, and then go to your bed and lay down. And the important part here is to do not even move your finger. Okay, you have to be like a rock. That's all, no matter what. uh, then you'll get some tests, like your mind will give some tests, like it'll give small scratches, small pains here and there. If you have to ignore everything, even small scratches. If you want to hear do like this, like that, it's like a testing that you're asleep or not. You have to trick your mind that you're in sleep, and you just have to do that for 3 hours. That's the first technique. Okay, thank you.
Sure, Andy. Thank you very much, Santhosh.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Catch up all with you soon.